Cocoa Bill Gang. Now look, I've been watching this guy's. I think his name's Zaffy. I think that's it. Hold on, let me. His name is Zaffy. Look, I think he's tweaking. He reckons Sentry can beat Soup. I ain't trying to be like controversial or anything, but that's cap.
Superman.
I think Superman gonna whoop his ass. But let's see what he's talking about. I love watching his videos. This is the first reaction I've done to it. Let's go.
Man versus DC Superman. Who wins in a fight? The question we all want the answer to, or maybe some people
DC
who are
Sentry is
Sentry
the DC
fans like me, who like Superman 2025.
Right?
We have the forces of light versus dark here.
Okay.
Perfectly personified by these two heroes that we're going to pit up against each other. Okay, we got Sentry, who may be the most powerful hero in the MCU. Who knows? Besides Loki, the god of stories, and maybe people like Wanda,
Sentry
this
is
guy
Marvel.
might be it.
Yeah, my bad.
He might be it. He's godlike. And then we have Superman, who a lot of people think is the weakest variation we've seen of Superman in live action, which is not true. Factually, is not true. I made a whole video ranking all the live actions in Supermans. You can see that. Make sure you watch that. But this guy's like 5th strongest out of all the live action superheroes we've seen. Maybe 5th, 6th, give or take.
There's like only 7
out of all the live action Supermans, I'd put him 5th. He's like in the mid range. Not the strongest, but definitely not the weakest. But I had to pit them up against each other. All right, because a lot of people might think this is a wash. Sentry might knock this guy the fuck out in minutes.
I don't know about all that.
Listen to me, guys.
I don't know about all that.
This fight might be a lot closer. This fight might be a lot closer than you think.
Brothers are tripping.
Hear me out and don't leave. Ever. Don't ever leave. I'm going to make the argument
What's
that
in his
this
eye,
could be...
bro? Like, what is that? Like, is that green screen or something? Did he put like a green screen in there?
An actual fight. I think Superman has a lot going for him in this fight, and so does Sentry. Both of them are very similar in their power sets, but there's a couple intangibles that separate them that we need to talk about, okay?
What's Sentry's weakness,
Let's assess them, okay? In terms of who the hell is spelling my words on this slideshow, Macro's getting fired.
Strength, durability, flight, heat vision, okay.
I would say they're more or less even. Flight, even. Heat vision and energy projection, even. Sentry gets kind of the nod on there because he's able to do more. He has like telekinesis and shit. Durability is where the factors really come into play, because depending on how durable and how good your chin is in this fight game, that could be the thing separating you from unconsciousness and consciousness.
Facts.
We haven't seen Sentry do much in his outing. We've seen this guy go through a lot. He's gotten his ass whooped a lot in his movie, but granted, he's fought people on par with him.
Facts.
He's fought a dude who was cloned to be literally him.
That's crazy.
Spoiler alert. For Superman 2025, Ultraman is a clone of Superman with the same powers.
Bro, I haven't even watched the movie.
I don't know if he has sun absorption powers, but granted, he fought this dude and the engineer who shoves nanites up your ass and tries to make you have organ failure. He fought them at the same time. Okay? And the most of the time we see him getting his ass beat. Also, he has kryptonite poisoning, so it's kind of an asterisk there. So he's pretty fucking durable. He was getting punched and pounded by these two and still came out on top. Sentry's only fought like an enhanced Black Ops team when it comes down to it. That's what the Thunderbolts are. They're like a fucking Black Ops team fighting a god. I can't give you that many star points there, my friend. Yes, we know.
Wait.
Through the eyeball.
Are we doing this through the comic books or just the movie? I think it might be just the movie, because comic book could be crazy.
Yes, we know you're durable. Okay? We know you're fast. But you haven't fought anyone on this level. Yet. So durability-wise,
you gotta give that to the suit. You gotta give that to suit.
So let's see what the real outcome would be if these two were to fight. Because yes, while I do think Superman is more battle-tested, has more feats, has more strength feats and durability feats.
Come on, mate.
There's another guy who has a whole different set of powers, including the ones that Superman has.
He got some crazy powers, though. Sentry.
You see, if these two were to throw down, I think there would be a war. I think one, Superman would be trying not to kill him, and that would give Sentry the upper hand at times. Yeah, and then Superman would use the sun to power up again and punch the hell out of Sentry, and it would be a back-and-forth brawl. And I think Sentry might get fucked up just a little bit, but he would also fuck Superman about. It would be a very close fight. Eventually, though, the instability within Bob would kick in, because once he fights someone who can actually test him on the power front, that's when he goes full void and loses control.
A void?
And that's where things get a bit testy for our Kryptonian brother. You see, Superman's getting voided because You're fighting nothingness at that point. You're
Okay.
fighting existential depression. Durability and Kryptonian skin doesn't protect you against this. Now, Superman goes to the Void. What happens? He has to relive his worst memories, has to see Krypton getting exploded and destroyed multiple times. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I saw Yelena
Yeah.
go into the Void,
And come out.
escape within a couple minutes, and find Bob.
Sloop gonna get out of there in seconds.
Bring him back to the light. And stop the Void, basically, and bring everyone back.
Just beat
Now,
him
this
up.
is Yelena, who's been depressed the entire movie before this point. I witnessed her
So the
be able
Void
to
is
do
a
this.
depressed
So imagine
cloud?
a guy who's all positive, all about love and kindness and hope and all that shit, and light. If she can do it, I think Superman might be able to. A lot of people question this guy's emotional stability
What?
himself and his maturity, but I think
Easily.
if there's anyone who can find a way into
That's
the
Big
real
Soup.
Bob, that sounded so
And we
wrong.
need to cat this up with the whole what's his name? I always forget his name. The other suit. Henry Cavill, bro. That guy just farms in the whole film. So let's relax, bro. Let's calm down. Let's put the chippy on the board. Let's let the cat lay down. Let's relax, because we all know the real Superman is this guy. This guy. Because he is sincere, he's human, he is Superman. Henry Cavill Superman literally just farms. He lets people die. He just looks around like this. Oh no! Well, everything breaks him. Bro, I don't want to talk about this. Is the real Superman. He reminds me of the OG Superman. What's his name? The guy. He had a bad accident. I think he passed a while back in the 2000s. He's a legend. I think was he the 80s? The 80s Superman? Yeah, he was tough. Maybe the 70s, but let's go back to it.
If there's anyone who can find a way to the real Bob, it could be the man about hope, all about hope.
Yeah, that's true.
Himself. Now, there's a key difference here. Yelena's hot, and Bob, like any other man, probably Loki wanted to fuck when she came through. So she could pull most men out of most voids.
Oh, they gotta talk about Cavill.
It would take work. It would take some.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, he gonna get through the void. That's fine.
Imagine if it was like the Henry Cavill Superman, right? Henry Cavill Superman will put up a lot more of a fight, especially after Mother Box Rebirth and Snyder Cut. He put up a really good fight against Sentry to the point where Sentry has to go full void again. Void Henry Cavill into the void dimension. What do you think Henry Cavill's Superman, who has this face all the time, this facial expression all the time, what do you think he's doing in the void?
Nothing.
He's not only reliving his worst moments, no. If he sees Bob in the void, he's gonna be doing this shit. No one stays good in this world. Yeah, this ain't the most positive Superman of all time. I'm sorry, you need like a Tom Welling level Superman who's all about hope, light, and giving others a second chance to do this. Okay, Snyder fans are gonna be pissed. I love Henry Cavill Superman.
Yeah, that's a Snyder.
I'm just saying, I don't think he would be able to do shit to Bob. Like, I don't think he'd be able to escape the void
is
if he was
ass,
voided.
bro. Worst Superman ever.
For this reason, I don't think this fight ends in Superman beating Sentry. Because even, let's say, Henry Cavill, who snaps necks, right? If he was to snap Sentry's neck because he has to, the Void's going to come out, void him, and then if he's able to bring Sentry back, Bob back,
die, bro.
He'll just be resurrected back from the Void again. You're not beating Sentry in a fight. You're not. You can't even kill him. And even if you do, he has reality-altering powers due to the Void too. He would never win. It'd be a stalemate at best.
Yeah.
Worst case, this guy gets pounded. He gets nuked into the ground, and then if he manages to punch Sentry hard enough, Sentry will go full void and void everybody. And that point, we better hope this dude finds a way back to Bob so he can resurrect everyone from the void. It's impossible to beat Sentry unless you have some crazy reality, universal reality manipulation powers. And Superman doesn't have that unless, okay, Christopher Reeve.
Like this or like Silver Surfer.
Loki kind of has some shit for him. He also has time travel, so maybe Christopher Reeve Superman could do shit, but not this Superman.
Oh,
it would end in
Reeves, that's the OG. See, that's Reeves is the best Superman. Oh yeah, Reeves can time travel. That's true. He went so fast. Oh wow, yeah, that's true.
Stalemate where he would have to resurrect Bob from the void. This is more of a symbolic battle of light versus dark. Yep. Hope versus pure depression, which is why I made this video, because it's perfect. One's about hope and light, the other one's freaking depression manifested. It's a perfect fight, but it's not a physical battle as much as a symbolic battle.
I see what he's saying though. Like,
they're both beating each other up until one goes full void and goes full cosmic Lovecraft and nukes everyone into a dark shadow realm. Then it's not a fight of fists, it's a fight of wills.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's gay.
Shit. being guys like Thor, then Wanda.
Oh, he gonna wipe
you can
them
watch
clean.
this video over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood.
Huh?
But the army must keep growing. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movies or favorite film theories in a community with like-minded individuals, join the Zaffy Discord now. Link is in the description. And
this guy's fire. Join his Discord. Well, at the end of the day, I think Soup gonna whoop his ass, especially Christopher Reeves, not freaking Cavell. I don't know about this new one, but all I know is Christopher Reeves gonna beat his ass. That's me. Comment down, subscribe. That's me about.